What actions are you talking about?
You're telling me about the things that I've missed and you've missed because of me and all this stuff that makes no sense.
Okay, so what are you talking about? I mean, you're the one who filed the complaint, and I did. We had to be here for when animal control was here, and the complaints were lies. You said that our dogs were living in conditions because they were out in the cold and stuff, and we have a heated shed that's insulated for them to live in out there. Animal control came and said that the shed was big enough to put almost 10 dogs in if we wanted to.
It looks like a big animal house shelter or something over there.
Yeah, that's heated.
That is against the covenants of owning a house in this neighborhood.
Well, you know what?
Own their home and care about that. That's not even allowed.
You'll have to go through the homeowners association, and you're not the homeowners association. And if they want to do something about it, they can. Huh?
I served on that board for a long time.
But that doesn't make
you
that doesn't make you the homeowners association.
If
there's an issue, then go to the homeowners association, and then they will handle it.
That's right.
So, but you're not the homeowners association.
That's right. I've been living in this neighborhood for 17 years. I've never had a rude neighbor like you.
How am I rude? I've never dealt with you. You've never come over here and said hi or anything to me. How have I ever been rude to you?
Anybody that would leave a dog out in that yard to bark nonstop like that.
They don't bark nonstop.
Well, they did before you started bringing them in.
That they wasn't then.
Yes, they were.
No, they wasn't.
I stood on my back deck and watched the dog bark nonstop.
For what? For how long?
Over and over.
When did they wake you up? Because our dogs come in every night.
I've got about 30 videos of it. How about that?
Okay.
Because animal control told me to take the video, so I did.
And you have 30 minutes. And you have 30. You sat out there for 30 minutes
I've got
straight.
A bunch.
Well, good. Well, then you know what? Go and file a complaint with animal control. That's not you. Well, do it again.
I will.
Do it. And then whenever we go to court, then you can show it, and then I can show all my videos. And also, too, I'll show the videos of you running the stop sign all the time. If you noticed, I've got a camera on my mailbox that has you every day. You run that stop sign like it's not even there.
I do not.
I've got the videos of it. Oh, if you go to Shelby Camplain on YouTube, I upload them.
I really could care less because you're not the police, but I never run that stop sign.
Neither are you, and you're not the homeowners association.
That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I never run that stop sign.
Well, somebody does, and they go to your house. Because I have video also in the back that has it where I can see, your driveway and your. And I've got them on the front, and I got it where it sees you go straight through them. You go in there and you take a left and you park your car in your garage. So, I mean, you can go, if you don't believe me, just go to the YouTube page and you can look at them. They're uploaded.
I'll be glad to, but that has nothing to do with...
But, that's fine. If you've sat out there for 30 minutes and you did it, well, then just go do it.
Well, I mean, more than anything, it sounds like you're a stalker.
No, I have a right to put I had to put the cameras up because you were accusing my dogs of doing stuff that they're not doing, and that's just something that we happen to see. And I have every right to put.
It was my fault that you had to buy those cameras.
Yeah, because the animal control said we had to document when we take our dogs in, and we needed proof to show that if we go to court, we need to be able to have proof.
But you were doing that before you were made to do it.
No, because you're the one who filed the complaints that were lies. Our dogs don't bark for 30 minutes straight.
No, nothing I told them was a lie. Not one thing I said was a lie.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't need to lie.
We've got the complaints you filed. You said that our dogs are out in the cold and stuff. They're not out in the cold. No, they're not. Our dogs are have a heated dog house.
May I speak? Sir, this is Barb Camplain. I'm going to tell you something. We have taken care. I'm a registered nurse for 27 years, and my husband's a paramedic. We're good people. One of the dogs that you see is Daisy. We saved her. If you ever need of anything to save a life for your family, we're there for you. We're good people. Now, we have lived here for almost 3 years. You know, the neighbors around us, Miss Sue, Miss Faye, the other couple over there, a lot of neighbors over to the end. When one of our dogs got away, all our dogs are tagged and have tracking systems. They're good. They see us. I have never talked to you. You have never approached to me and say, hey, neighbor, what's up? During the storm, the tree fell of the chains. Miss Sue's husband checked on us if we were okay. We have been sick here for 3 weeks of the flu. Me and Tom had major surgeries. You have approached our landscaper and complained we had to get someone to help us. We've been sick for more than a year on and off, struggling to work. You know, we can work well with other people. You know, if you want to be an adult here and we can talk about this is not really a problem. Our dogs are good dogs and they're high-level breed dogs. We have a 17-year-old. Sir, I'm not done talking, sir. Sir, I'm not done talking.
I got a barrage of threatening messages from
well,
your
sir,
husband.
I'm not done talking.
Of course, I'm not going to be nice.
Well, sir, I'm not done talking. We're people here. You know, we all can work together as families and help each other out. If you have lived here for 17 years, sir, we have started loving this neighborhood. That's why we moved here, because we love the neighborhood. When we started taking care of Daisy, our German Shepherd is a saved dog. Department of Agriculture was about to put her down when she was a puppy. We spent thousands of dollars so that she can live. Our dogs are well taken care of. We have a 17-year-old dog here that has a cancer in her lung and tumor, and we're waiting for her to die. Now, I know you and your family have your priorities. We have too. If we can be of help to you, we can be great neighbors together and build a better relationship. We are Christians, sir. There's always solution to our problem on a positive note. If you have a sick child, sir, I am a nurse and Tom is a paramedic. We are here for you. Now let's tone this down and work well with each other. Number one, my daughter was very scared when you approached. She's a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, and being home alone and being approached by a man or here, that's normal. She's scared. But come on now. Can we be good neighbors? We can work this out. The thing about it, sir, our dogs, they are kenneled every night in the house. We don't leave them outside, sir. We spend lots of money having a heater out. You cannot kennel these dogs inside the house. These are big dogs. We have 2. They're not even super big dogs. So I pray that your family feels better tonight, and I'll pray your daughter feels better. If you ever need anything from us, we are here for you. We will pray for you that your family feels better, sir. We've had the flu for 3 weeks too, sir. And now we're human enough to be angry with each other. But this is something that we can be okay with each other. This is a problem that can be worked out. We have started bringing our dogs early a lot of times when we're mostly home so that you all can rest because of your complaint. Yes, sir, we heard you. But we were told to document so that we can prove to you that we're taking care of our dogs too. Now, I don't know what's going on in your home, and you don't know what's going on in our home, sir. But I know that, we can work this out. Well, we're Christians, sir. Now, I pray tonight your family feels better.
Okay, can I say anything now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I apologize to your daughter if she was scared. I did do that because I was on your porch when she pulled up. I didn't go over there to scare anyone. And I apologized to her because she looked frightened, and I said, I'm sorry if you're scared. I in no means came over here to scare you or anyone for that matter. I said, but my daughter is sick, and the dog won't stop barking, and it just got to a boiling point. Now, when I called or texted your husband, he sent me about 20 angry text messages and blew this up out of the water. I mean, I was willing to talk and be peaceful, but you don't attack me and then expect me to just take it. I mean,
Well,
you can read back through the messages if you like, but...
Yeah, we have, and we've sent them to the property manager and Miss Chang. We've read them, and nobody else sees the anger in there. You're just seeing that because you want to be angry. I was just telling you...
I hope you showed her all the messages
I did.
you sent me because you did make me angry.
Wait, I know, it made you angry to hear what you've put us through as well. That's all.
Well, sir...
Okay, it's all about you, though, is what you keep telling me.
Sir.
Well, it is. Whenever it comes to me taking care of my family, yes, I am going to look after my family. And I'm letting you know, just like you are. Just like you are.
Right.
But we are perfectly within our rights to be and do what we're doing. And you don't make the laws and you don't make the rules. And if there's something you don't like, there's avenues for you to use, and I encourage you to use them. And don't harass us.
I haven't harassed you one time.
Not yet. Well,
I never even came to your house and told you what was going on.
Sir,
I asked Emily if you guys could just please get your dog to stop barking.
Sir,
that was all I needed. That was it.
When is our dogs bothering you? When is it?
Are you kidding me?
No. When do they bother you? I'm asking you so that I know what time of day is it that they're bothering you.
Since the animal control, it's gotten much better. Before that, it was all the time, nonstop.
It can't be all the time. The dogs are in the house usually around 9 o'clock every night until in the morning. So
back then they were not.
Yes, they are. Our dogs have always
at 6 o'clock on Saturday mornings.
Our dogs are always in the house every night. They are never out all night.
Yeah, we never take our... we never leave our dogs all night, sir. They actually are...
they sleep beside us every night.
I just want to share to you... sir, you know that December, sir, when Animal Control has to come here and alerted us they're coming, I missed a funeral of one of my good friends who died of cancer. I went to her cemetery and the coffin was already covered. It was very hard for me because she was a dear friend. She was Christian. And I just wish that you would have just talked to us about because we can work this out. But the thing about it, sir.
I talking to Emily to ask her to talk to you guys. She just said she's not dealing with it. Talk to the landlord.
Well, now
she wanted to be ugly about it, so I said, okay, well, fine.
Well, you know what? Now you're talking to us. Let's be people here.
But our dogs have always been in at night, and that's where I'm saying, it's just lies. Because
I'm not making it up.
Well, sir, I'm going to tell you some elements.
I was not woke up by that dog a million times.
Sir,
I'm not making that up.
Sir, your neighborhood, sir, is full of dogs. It's your neighborhood, sir, here is full of dogs.
If I walk out on my back deck and I can see the dog in my line of sight barking.
Sir, when you walk out of the yard, sir, they will bark at you, sir, because if you would have come and be our neighbor and friendly, they will be familiarized with your scent.
I know the dogs across the way bark too, but they're not the ones that bounces off my windows and wakes us up.
See, and you're going to say this because you want to fight, you want to argue. Our dogs have always came in every night. Our dogs are not out overnight. They do not stay out overnight, and unless you've got... Bring the video showing us where they've been out at night. And you can't produce it, and you're not going to. And that's why we put the camera system up, because the videos that you showed that were kind of at night for just a few clips to Emily, there's no date or anything on them. So we have video up that's running all the time showing that our dogs are in the house every night. And it will continue to have that up. Yeah, because
you didn't before.
No, we've always done that.
Okay.
Our dogs have always been in.
Okay, I'm making all this up.
Yes,
I just like to be an angry neighbor.
Yes, you are.
Never had one problem with any neighbor in this neighborhood
actually the ones
in 17 years.
No, actually the ones across the street tell us that they've had problems. What's her name? Do you remember harassing her about her grandchildren using the pool? Yeah. Did you forget about that?
No, that's not true.
No, that's what they've told us.
Okay.
That's what they've told Emily Chang, because Emily called everybody to find out the real scoop about us. And it's funny that the neighbor next to us who lives only a few 100 feet away, the dogs don't bother her ever, but you live 100 yards away and the dogs wake you up at night. The dogs are right outside our back door and we never hear them bark, but you do 100 yards away.
Because you're a perfect neighbor, so you never hear it.
Right.
Amazing.
So, our dogs come in every night. What else do you want? What is it that you want?
If that dog didn't bark, you'd never hear a damn word from me.
That would be nice. So, what is it you want? What else you want? Because the dog's going to bark.
You just said it don't. But
dogs bark. No, dogs bark, but they don't. You don't hear them bark at night because they are in the house.
Now they are. Good.
The dogs have always been in the house at night. However, what else is it that you need from us?
Because I don't need anything from you.
Well, then don't bother us. Then leave us alone.
I haven't bothered you. You're the one bothering people.
How am I bothering people? How am I bothering people?
You're delusional. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
How am I delusional?
Because you're the perfect neighbor in your eyes. You think you've done nothing wrong.
What have I done wrong? What have we done wrong?
Nothing.
Exactly. If you've got something where we did something wrong, let us know what we've done wrong.
I'm so glad we've got to be friends because you are a great neighbor.
Well, it's kind of hard to be friends with people who file false complaints to animal control, or it may be whatever, and complain to the neighbors when you could have came over the first time and knocked on the door and said, "Hey, your dog's barking and bothering me," and then we would be able to say, "Hey, we can work it out. Hey, here's my phone number. When they're barking at 2 a.m. if they are, well then call me.
So what this comes down to is you're mad that I wanted to do something about it.
No, we're not mad yet. You want to do something
I'm mad at the way you wanted to do something about it. You could have did something about it peacefully without being a little tattletale and running to the police. Huh?
Believe me, it was peaceful. Believe me.
How's it peaceful?
Because, sir, I'm going to tell you something, sir.
How's it peaceful? Because you're the one calling me. You're the one doing everything. I've never called you or anything. I've never bothered you.
Because I don't have dogs barking through your window keeping you
up.
No,
also if you go to Shelby Camp-Plain, you argue with your kids and wives in the driveway and scream and yell. We don't complain about that. You run the stop sign, which you can go to Shelby Camp-Plain and you can see you running the stop sign right here. You do that. You crank your motorcycle up, which is very loud, and out there, and we don't complain about that. We don't bother you. We haven't done anything to you.
Yeah, you're right. The motorcycle's been cranked once in about 3 months.
Yeah, over the summer you did it a lot more.
What?
Over the summer you did it a lot more. But we don't complain about it. We don't care.
Crank it to ride it.
Yeah, but it's still loud. You know what? Your motorcycle's a lot louder.
It's not 6 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Well,
the point is, it's loud. We don't care.
Yeah, it's loud.
We've been sick too.
But we don't complain about it. We don't bother you. We don't care if you argue and scream and yell with your other family members in your driveway. We don't care.
Well, I'm going to look at that video. If you got pictures of my kids posted on the internet, we will have some problems.
Well, that's fine.
I'll be going to talk to my attorney.
That's fine. I've already talked to him because it's a public thing. That's something you have to understand. And I don't know if you know.
You can't put pictures of my kids on the internet.
Yes, you can. It's public.
No,
whenever you are in public, you can. There is no degree of privacy whenever you do something in public.
I can have a camera.
So I can have a camera around my house and do whatever. Whenever you're in public. Now,
if you post pictures of my kids or video of my kids on the internet, I guarantee you.
Go ahead.
Have some issues.
Go ahead. Waste your money. Talk to your lawyer. That's all I got to say. I don't know if you know about my background, but I'm a CEO of a school. I own a school. I run a school. I have lawyers on staff. I've already run it by them. So go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Well, that's good. Why don't you buy a house somewhere?
Because
you're
I have
such a big shot.
Because I may want to buy this house.
Well, I hope you do.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get a dog and put it about 100 feet from your house.
You can't, because if you come, it's like this. If you come on our property, you're trespassing. And your property does not come 100 feet from my house.
Well, I'm going to put it close enough out there.
That's fine. You can do it.
That way it can wake you up every day.
Hey, guess what? My dogs apparently don't wake me up, so it don't bother me.
You don't care what dog.
Well, I'm going to get a louder dog.
Grab it. Do it. Grab it. Get a louder dog.
Just listen to you. I mean,
get a louder dog. Do whatever.
I'm just giving you back your own medicine. I'm not that petty.
Well, do whatever. I'm not doing anything to try to be spiteful or to hurt you. I don't want to bother you.
Why don't you spend that much time keeping that yard fixed up and you know, as you do stalking me with your video cameras?
My yard is just fine. We hire somebody who comes out here and cuts our grass. What else do you want?
Yeah, I know. When it's like 4 feet tall, and then
I can't help it if they can't get out here any sooner.
So are you talking about the landscape?
I can't help it if they can't get out here any sooner. Did you know, like over the summer, my wife had 3 inches taken off her Achilles tendon. She couldn't do anything. I had major surgery.
Look, I'm not going to give you my life problems and the struggles of my family.
Okay.
I'm not doing all that because it has nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
Well, that you brought up about me keeping my yard up. We do pretty good at keeping the yard up. I pay good money to have somebody come out here to take care of the yard.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is agree to disagree.
Yep.
Right here. Before this gets any worse.
How can it get any worse? I mean...
Oh, it could. It could get a lot worse.
How's that?
It just could.
How could it get any worse? Explain to me
how. Get worse.
How can it get worse? Explain that to me. I mean, I just want to know.
We're going to agree to disagree. That because we're the terrible neighbors here, not y'all. So we're just going to have to leave it there. Okay.
I guess I don't know what we did to be terrible neighbors.
No, you guys are basically saying that we were the ones that are bad neighbors because we, are upset about the dogs and stuff. So.
Yeah, about the dogs that are supposedly outside when they sleep next to us.
Yeah, those dogs.
Yeah. When did you take these videos? When was this?
We'll just keep it like it is, because my videos all have time stamps on them and dates.
Okay.
I don't know what Emily sent you, but I've got the proof that I need.
Well,
maybe I should be putting them on the internet too.
Why don't you do that so that we can see them?
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that so we can see them? That'd be nice, because I doubt if you have 30 minutes straight, because I think the animal control officer probably explained to you that the dog has to bark for 30 minutes straight. And if they take a pause anywhere in between, then that 30-minute mark starts over. And unless you've got them barking 30 minutes straight, then you've got nothing.
Maybe I do.
Well, maybe you do. Well, then, if you do, then let's go to court. Let's go. Because I think if you did, we'd already be there, because you're not the type, because you like going to the back doors and you like complaining to everybody else. It's just now that you haven't gotten anywhere with animal control and you haven't gotten anywhere with Emily Chang, this is your last resort is to start harassing us.
No, I'm not harassing anybody. You're the one that's been harassing.
How have we been harassing? When did I contact you? You're the one who's contacted me.
No, I thought I was going to try to have a peaceful resolution, but all you want to do is argue and tell me, all this threatening stuff about your video cameras, and I'm running stop signs and just ridiculous stuff. So
No, I mean it is
That's
what
why
it
I said
is.
we're not. That's why I said we're not getting anywhere.
Right, because you started this by telling
Because your
lies.
butt hurt because I went down with control. So let's just agree that this isn't going to go anywhere.
Butt hurt.
'Cause now-
You know what?
yeah,
All it did. Have you got the animal control statement?
Yeah,
I can read. Have you read the? Have you went down and got your?
Get a copy.
Got a
I
copy of
don't
the
care
record?
about that. I just wanted the dog to stop barking. I don't care about any of that.
We responded to your complaint.
You know. I mean, you should read what the animal control officer had to say, because even they
I
put in
really
the
don't care.
they put in the report that they felt like that this was you harassing us, and that you were
Okay.
using them to try to harass us.
I'm sure that they put that in there.
Oh yeah, well you want me to send here? I think I can text it to you if you want me to. Can we send it to? I'll text you a copy of it.
Yeah, I want to see where they said I was harassing you.
Yeah,
Why don't they just get
Okay.
a copy of it themselves?
yeah, or you. Yeah,
let them
why don't
do
you
it.
go get your own copy?
your own copy.
Yeah,
Since he is not.
since we had
adult
to,
enough-
we had to go all the way down to. We had to go down and file an open records request
And I lost
and
my-
get it
my
anyway.
friend, missed a funeral. That's what I'm angry about. I missed my friend's funeral, sir.
If
Yeah.
your dog wasn't barking, you wouldn't have missed it.
Yes,
Sorry.
I did.
Yeah,
Missed her
well-
funeral because of y'all.
You know.
We're responsible for our own actions because we're adults.
Yep, and
We
that
know,
was.
if we have a dog out in the yard barking all the time, driving people crazy. We're grown up
Why
enough
is it?
to know
Why is
that.
it? It's only driving you crazy. It's not driving any of the other neighbors crazy.
Okay, well, you think that, but
Well, when
That's not true.
they come over to the house and they talk to us and everything else, and we all socialize, because you're the only one that's not included in the socializing with everybody. No,
Okay.
nobody complains.
all right. Y'all just keep having your big parties. We're just going to agree to disagree,
Okay,
and we're going to leave it at that.
No, we're not leaving it at that.
that's fine. Just don't harass us, and we won't bother you.
Okay, you don't harass us, and don't wake my sick kids up while they're trying to sleep.
We're not waking your kids up, but you know what? If the dogs bark and your kids wake up, then I'd probably move the kids to the other side of the house or something. I don't know.
She's at the other end of the house. That is exactly where she was.
Well, you've got super hearing then, because there's no way that dogs could be that far. But anyway,
Well, I got video of that too, so we're good.
you got
All right.
video of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then let's go to court.
Where you can hear the dog barking through the house, yes, I do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's great. Good.
Yeah, we have a lawyer.
I guess when Emily Chang and them got this house, they had like extra soundproof insulation put in or something. Maybe you didn't put good enough insulation in your house or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably right.
But yeah, Emily also has all the text and everything from where y'all been texting them as well. So, but
Okay, good. That's great. So you can see we obviously had a reason to be upset about something.
yeah, all right. Well, good luck to you.
All right, good luck to you. Y'all have a good night.
Mm-hmm.